Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I am with Memery. What's up, Memery?
Just the memes, you know. Just the memes.
I got you, man. Making
Shrek look like
Shrek. Cow. That's interesting. Cow Shrek. That's funny. All right, so I wanted to talk to you because this is all stemming from one comment on the Real Whovians cast from a regular subscriber, David Blythe, who says that Doctor Who has no canon, which I have to correct because Doctor Who definitely has canon, and you can't just do anything in the show.
I don't think it's important though.
Yeah,
it's not important though. Like you can. It's not really important. Like when you think about it, like it's just a TV show. Like they can change whatever they want, really.
Right, they can, but they can't do certain things like have the Doctor be a mass murderer or anything. Like,
well, yeah, but that'd be just that'd be a bad plot decision.
Right. I mean, they can't just do anything they want. Like Mark Gatiss and Moffat had said, there's certain rules. It's not like they don't have a rule book. Like certain things they can do, certain things they can't do, certain things they can do with Origin, certain things they can't. You know, ultimately there is a playbook for everything, just like Doctor Who. You can't just go off on a tangent. Now I know it seems like Chibnall went off on a huge tangent, but the storyline isn't over. You know,
yeah, but it's not a good storyline. Like the way it was done was bad.
Correct, but it still has to be resolved. And when it's resolved, it may be joke on us for listening to the Master in the first place.
I don't think they're going to resolve. I think they'll just ignore it, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to stick. The Timeless Child, whatever the frig you want to call it. I think it's going to go away.
In the TV movie, when he says he's half human, it'll be like that. It's like not a significant decision in the long run. And besides, they even said in the episode it doesn't matter. Like they said that.
Yeah, like she said it doesn't matter, right? She don't care. What does it have to do with her being the Doctor now and doing her thing? Like something that happened like thousands of years ago. Who cares?
It doesn't right? matter. It's quite funny. It's quite funny.
It matters to us, and it doesn't matter. It's like,
well, the thing is, it's just the issue with it for me is it's not even that it changes the continuity. It's just more that it was badly done and it wasn't interesting. It's like there's no point. What point was there in doing it?
Right. Like, I think Chibnall was pulling his hair out of his head because he's like, wow, I just made the whole beginnings of the Time Lord race, child abusers and you know, murderers and nasty bastards. Like he just ruined the whole legacy. Where
they weren't meant to be good people though. Like,
well, the Doctor was proud that he was a Time Lord. Now, what is she going to say? I'm not a Time Lord. I'm an interdimensional being. She's not even going to say. Why would you even say I'm a Time Lord at all? Because that's connected with Hay.
She was the first one.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's going to matter. Like, I think it's quite a bad. It wasn't a good episode.
Hey man, I'm the first Time Lord because I died 7 times just to become one. Hey, it's like, no.
It's quite funny though. Have you seen the Big Finish controversy?
No, what's going on with that?
Okay, well, don't quote me, but this is what I think it is. So basically, people have been pirating the audios, and then like they're bragging about it on the internet. That's the gist.
Oh.
And then some people are saying, oh, it's a good thing to pirate the audios, and then other people are like, no, that's stealing.
No. Well, weren't they giving it away for free?
Some of them, yeah, but not all of them.
All right.
Like one a week. Some. But people have like been torrenting the whole like collection of, you know.
Well, whose fault? I mean, is it their fault? Obviously, for allowing it to be. They should have put security stuff.
No, that's not their fault. But like the issue is more like the discourse is like whether it should be allowed to be pirated or not because they're so bloody expensive. Like, have you seen how much they cost?
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, obviously, you're paying the actor's salary, basically. making sure that their retirement, they're relaxing. I mean, they're getting a lot of money, I guess. I don't think they're doing it for free. Like,
but think
Tom
about
Baker, right?
Think about it, right? So if you're gonna, basically, most of them that cost £15 are like 2 hours long.
Right.
But like for 2 hours, that's like the average length of a movie, right?
Right.
And this is only on audio.
Right. It's not even a picture.
How much does like a movie cost to buy on DVD?
Oh yeah, exactly. Right. Well, it costs like $20 or whatever it could be, or it could be $15 or whatever. Like, you know, they have sales, but right. I mean, pounds and money, American money. I mean, bottom line is it's way more than going to see a movie, obviously.
Yeah, that's my point. It's like it's kind of a rip-off. It's kind of a bit too expensive.
I mean, but then again, you got to think of it this way, right? When you go to get an autograph, it's not cheap either.
Yeah, but that's because only people who get autographs, they're like a waste of money, in my opinion.
They are, in a way. I mean, that's the whole point. Is like, you don't see me running to conventions, spend $1,000. There was a time they had David Tennant and Matt Smith in New York, and they said, "Hey, for $1,000, we could take a picture with you together." And I'm like, "Holy shit! Like $1,000, I could buy a car or whatever, right?" It's like, it's just like ridiculous.
You don't need to buy it. It's like it's a waste of money. Like,
if you think about it, that's how they make it. Right, that they're making thousands of dollars to go to these conventions.
But I mean, I can't blame them, because idiots pay for it. Like, it's really, in my opinion, it's stupidity. It's like, would you pay for like £1,000 for an autograph of some washed-up actor?
In my teens and in my 20s, I paid. You know, I actually, some autographs I didn't have to pay anything. Like Tom Savini, like the master of horror, I didn't have to pay anything to get a picture with him. But to get a picture with Burt Ward, who was the original Robin, it cost me like $35. But nowadays, it's way more than that. It's like hundreds, thousands. It's crazy. And and it used to be you just paid to get in the convention, and then you just get whatever you get. You know, you pay money to get a ticket to go to the convention, and then you get every autograph you want. Now you got to go in there and still pay. Like pay. Like, you got to be rich.
Conventions are a little bit ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, I just don't take them seriously. I know this sounds bad, because like all these like science fiction things, they have all the fandoms and shit. But like, you don't need to go to a convention. You just watch the series. Just buy like the stuff that is actually enriching.
I like meeting them though sometimes. You know, I mean, like when I went to filming at Angels Take Manhattan, and like I was ready to shake Matt Smith's hand. I mean, meeting them all there, like that was pretty damn cool. You know, but I didn't have to pay.
Did you become his friend afterwards?
No, but I didn't have to pay. Like the thing that I paid with was that the person that tipped me off where they were accidentally tipped me off like 12 hours early, and I went there 12 hours early. So I was there almost the whole. I had blisters on my feet that I had to call out of work for a couple of days. Couldn't even walk because I was there all day in shoes and I was dressed up and everything. But I didn't have to pay anything.
Came in a suit to shake some random ass guy's hand.
Well, this wasn't just a random. This was the doctor's hand.
Yeah, I mean, he's just an actor at the end of the day. He's just a normal human being, probably.
I mean, you could say that. I mean, you know, we're fans, like, and they have fans of them, like they're fans of other people too. It's like everybody's fans.
I don't care if I shake like some guy's hand.
Well, now nobody's shaking anybody's hand now with the coronavirus.
Oh yeah, true. You might have to do like a shoulder bump, you know.
Not even doing that. You can't even do that half the time.
Just give him a kiss, you know. Give him a kiss.
There's no kiss. There's no. You can't even share a bowl of Shrek with them. Nothing.
You can't even share a cow Shrek.
Right. You got to be 6 feet and you just got to look at each other like that.
Dreamily at each other.
You know what's funny? How we've done like thousands of casts with the Zoom.
Well, I've not done them with you. I've done like 3.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what I'm talking about.
and nobody knew what the hell the Zoom was, right? And then all of a sudden, everybody's a YouTuber now, and everybody's doing Zoom, and I'm not. It's like, and all of a sudden, I just stopped. here and there. But I'm like, wow, everybody. I've been doing Zooms how long?
And I'm doing like 20.
Right, you're doing. My girlfriend's doing 20 a day now.
Okay.
Well, whatever. But like I'm saying, like I used to do Zooms all the time. People don't even know what the hell it was. Now everybody and their mother are Zooming.
Like the real Zoomians cast.
Right. We have probably more Zooms than anybody in history, and Google Hangouts, and people are like,
I don't know about that. I feel like there's probably some fucking mentalist.
Maybe there is.
Like a billion.
Maybe. I don't know. We got that. We're in the thousands, though. This is the 1,796th Whovians.
Yeah, Target Zone will never compete. Bowl Strek will never compete.
There's no competition. Oh, no. Everybody's allowed to do doctor videos. There's no competition with that. I'm just saying that
there is only one man who has done over 1,700 casts.
Well, everything shows up to 2,103 would be the next one. So that's just 2 different podcasts added together. Thousands of casts.
I've got a question. Is anyone else coming on this little stream we got going?
No, because here's the thing. I'm weird, and I'm in. I'm just thank you, fun. I'm weird, and I'm like spontaneous. So I just woke up a little while ago. I saw some comments. I was like, let me just get a cast out there. So nobody even knows we're doing. Nobody even knows we're doing one. There's nobody.
I saw a comment which was very positive about me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like. Okay.
What did they say about the Lord of the Meme?
They were like, "Oh yeah, he's a very good contributor to this podcast, or whatever."
He's a contributor.
Yeah.
The Memery.
Don't make fun of my accent, Mr. Matrixlord.
Oh,
don't just because I'm posh.
That's right,
quiet, Mr.
Do not do that.
That's right. Despicable.
I apologize
quite racist,
for offending you.
Offending British royalty. Memery.
That's right. Lord of the Meme.
That is what I am. What else? What else?
You're the meme extreme.
I'm a meme extremist.
Wow, meme extreme sounds better than extreme. Extreme sounds like you're a lunatic.
Terrorist. I'm a meme terrorist.
No, you are not.
Philip Archer is.
Oh my god. I was Philip Archer. I haven't heard.
He's always smoking a joint on this show.
Jesus!
No, it's true. He is. He's always smoking.
I don't know what he's smoking.
I don't know.
We don't tolerate drugs here.
Yeah, well, just put a disclaimer out in the comments, and you're free, basically. So this weird guy who dresses like Apollo Creed.
Oh my
god!
But
looks like a bit like Bill Cosby.
Philip Archer's not here to defend himself. Where's Philip Archer?
Who fire? Who fire?
Who fire? Who fire with the Archer? No. Nobody knows I'm even doing. I don't even think he's up. I think he's sleeping.
He's always awake.
No,
he's under your bed.
No, he's not. Wouldn't fit under there. No, I have a lot of stuff under the bed.
What do you have under the bed?
I have like
sex toys.
No, I have like boxes of like posters, and I have like things with picture frames with books. Like I have my books in like frames, and I put them in. I have a lot of stuff on the bed, like merchandise, stuff like that. Just marketing.
I did a bit of research on your books. Someone wrote a very slanderous Goodreads review about you. I don't know if you've seen it.
Probably not. But then again, there's a lot of haters out there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of. I gotta tell you, I've encountered people that have no idea who I am, and when I go in, and I'll go into bookstores sometimes, and I'll just be like, "Oh, I want this guy's book," just to see if they have it, and it's me, and I get to see people who work in the bookstores, like they're. I'm gonna curse on you. Their fucking opinion, because this guy would be like bashing the shit out of me, and I'm standing right there, and he has no idea.
What sort of stuff do they say? Out of curiosity.
Like the guy was looking me up, and he's like, "Who is this fucking guy?
Who is this cappuccino motherfucker?"
Like, what do you mean? This guy's got some fucking nerve. I'm like, why? What did he do? He said, I've been trying to write a book for years and get it in Barnes & Noble. And I never did that. Who the fuck is this guy? I'm like, well, this guy is me. He's like, then he looks at me. He's like, who the fuck do you?
I don't believe that happened.
Fuck! No! He did. I'm like, are you kidding, bro? Come on!
And then you got into a boxing fight.
No. We would talk calmly, but the guy was just being like, dude, I'm really trying. So try harder. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you?
Self-publish.
I was like, promote my book. He's like, I ain't promoting. I'm like, you damn son of a bitch. Like, joking around. Like, come on, man. You're in a bookstore. Promote that.
Like, come on. I think that guy's doing his job badly if he's doing that. If he's, like, literally slagging you off.
You know what? The fact that he slagged me off to my face, I got to give some respect to that.
Well, he didn't know it was to your face.
But once he found out it was me, he still slagged me off.
Yeah, but
so I got to give respect to that.
That was because he'd already, like, crossed the threshold. He was going to continue anyway.
Yeah, but you know what, though? Someone like that's genuine. You like people that are blunt sometimes in life. Like, they don't waver from their principles.
Yeah, that's true. I'm quite blunt.
I like that, because the guy's like, this guy's an asshole, and he's looking at me, he's like, not saying I'm an asshole, but you're an asshole. Like me, I'm like, oh, shit! This guy just pissed. But, you know.
It is quite funny, though. I like this story. I'm enjoying this.
I left the place, and I'm like, guy's an asshole. But, like, I wasn't mad. I was just, like, laughing. Because I couldn't believe that some people...
And it wasn't like he had a problem with you. It was more like he was like, oh, some guy did better than me.
This local guy did books, and he's in my local Barnes & Noble. And like, who the fuck did he know? Which I don't know anybody. I just did my books, whatever.
Don't you do book signings? I think you've mentioned this before.
Well, now I can't do shit, really.
How much, out of curiosity, how much money do you make from, like, your books?
Oh, you don't make money like that to survive yet. I mean, here's the thing: if a paperback was sold, I'll make $1.60 for one paperback.
Really? That's shit.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's why you have to sell quantity. So
yeah,
you sell hardcover, it's like $2.50, $2.40. If you sell an ebook, it's half the ebook because it's really nothing to, with the data and everything. So if an ebook is $10, I'll make $5. But it's just a thing where, well, how do you make the money if you're not promoting? And obviously, with the coronavirus, the book ain't getting promoted really because you can't get in the stores. They're closed. They're closed. Like, I mean,
but you can put some ads up on the internet, like cookies.
If I were to pay Amazon to put it on their page, it would be $500 just for the month. Now, just imagine how many books I would have to sell to break even just to promote it on Amazon.
Like, that's quite a few paperbacks.
Right, yeah, that's a lot. So, like, you have to find ways to do it. And when I first started doing the marketing, I did it all wrong because I just, like an idiot, shelled out a lot of money. And I admit, like, I was an idiot. Like, I spent $1,800 for a magazine thing, and it was like 2 pages, but, like, could everybody see the magazine? It's like,
yeah, I get you.
It's like you're gonna promote one book and you have like how many?
800 people probably didn't even read that magazine.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it was nice. It looked good. Ad looked great. Looked beautiful. But right. I mean, back then, first of all, I didn't have a girlfriend. I was just working. And I just, I paid everything I had, all my bills, and then everything else. I really, I just flew towards the books. So
do you have like a publishing company now, or are you still self-published?
Publisher? No, I'm a publisher. I mean, they put me around in Amazon and different things, but as far as like promoting the books, I got to do it myself. Like to get into Barnes & Noble, I got to do it myself. Unless I want to pay them thousands, which I don't really have. But right now everything's quiet. Like I'm glad Doctor Who was locked down and doing all these different things, but what concerns with me is it was bad timing. I released the book, and then a couple of days later, there's coronavirus, and then everything's closed.
Republish it. Do you like the re-edit of Twist of Hay?
It was like, wow.
Haven't you seen, though? Book sales have gone up.
Yeah, but the thing is, book sales have gone up for people that are known.
Yeah.
Like, there are authors that are so great that all you have to do is put their friggin' name on the book. And it's like, boom. I'm not known. Memery would probably outsell me. I mean, Memery, you show Shrek's ass or some shit, you're in. I mean, I don't know. But like, I need to get a little to get people to get the books. Like, I can't put my. First of all, I don't even know if I can fit my name like that on the book. Like,
you should get me to do an audiobook reading of your books.
Right.
You should get me to do the audiobook for
you should do Matrixlord audios.
Yeah. Twists of Hate, read by the Memery.
I have to make fun of myself though, because it took me years to do the book, and then I was really hustling to get it out for March, and it's just a slap in the face. It's like, great job. Now the coronavirus hits and nobody can see shit.
It's like bad luck though. But I mean, I have to congratulate you on actually doing the books. Like, most people are like a bit like, what's the word? They can't be bothered. They're like, I give up.
Right. People make fun of me too. They're like, how long is this book taking to get out? Like, because it was like I would do a cast with people, and then years later it came out, and none of these people on the show anymore. It's like, oh shit, But it's like I was talking about that book like years ago. But it used to be I used to be able to pop books out quick, but life changes and jobs change and everything, and now I have a lot more responsibility. I have a lot more things going on, so it takes me a couple years to do a book rather than put out 5 books in a year like I did that time. So
Jamie Tipton, sorry.
Hello, afternoon.
Is he a regular? Is he a regular?
Yeah, if you get comments, yeah. For me, it's 10:48 in the morning. So
have you got any other like comments we have to respond to?
They don't know. This is spontaneous. They don't know. He just came on. Hello. So
no. I meant like from other videos. Like, is there like a video where someone was like?
I'm sure there's some people really digged into me with certain things. I'm sure.
Like, has someone been like, "Oh, we don't want Memery on this show anymore. He's taking."
No, I didn't actually hear that. I didn't hear anything against the Memery.
That's good, because they shouldn't be.
Right, because then they'd be memed out.
Yeah,
them up.
I would meme them to death. Meme them to death.
Some bitches. No, let's see who we have here. I got stuff in held for review because a lot of times people just curse out, and now I can't access it. I don't know why.
Do you think Captain Jack will be in the Christmas special?
He's absolutely in Christmas special. I even said
Isn't there like that image?
I even said that in the cast like months ago that he's definitely going to be in it.
Any decent season 12 news? What, season 12 is already broadcast?
Series 13 news. I mean, Joe Martin will appear, I'm sure.
I don't know if she'll be in it, actually. I'm not convinced she's going to start.
I'm convinced.
Maybe Christmas.
Well, I don't know, but I'm also convinced that somebody's coming back for like an episode, like in the middle. Like,
what do you think of that? What did you think of the what was it? Shit, I've forgotten.
Oh, the doctor audio
rumors that Connor gave us about the valet and the old woman.
I didn't even hear that. What's that?
No, don't you remember the rumor that Connor gave us?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't believe it.
A lot of stuff doesn't happen sometimes, and some things do, some things don't. I don't know if I believe any of that, but not that Connor's wrong. I'm like, wherever he got his source from, I don't know, but
I think he got it from the Eddie at Scaro.
Oh, I just think that Yaz will be the companion for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I think Graham would appear sporadically. I think we'll see a companion return out of the blue because, Chibnall has his own fan favorites that he wants to come in the show.
I don't think he'll do that. I don't think he will. I think he's not an idiot enough to like.
No, not that he's an idiot.
We're going to bring back some obscure companion from the 80s.
No, I think he would have flat out have the balls to have David Tennant's Doctor appear in the middle of the season.
I think he might do something like that. Yeah.
Or John Sim showing up and fucking her up. Like, totally.
I don't think John Sim would show up. I think
he's so fucking badass that you make the other master put to shame. Like, you just fucking come in there and be like, fuck it. Like, yeah. And he's a fan of, he loves John Sim and he's friends with John Sim.
But I don't think he'll come back because I think that undermines Sacha Dhawan. Unless it's a multi-master story.
I don't think Chibnall gives a shit. Fucking Chibnall undermined fucking William Hart. I don't think he fucking gives a shit.
Yeah, but it's his own creation. He would undermine his own like creation, wouldn't he?
Didn't he do that with Jody? Fucking made it Joe Martin and shit. It's like, oh,
yeah,
fuck
that was
that. You're not the first one.
That's clearly. I don't think.
That wasn't intent. You don't think so?
No, I don't think that was.
That was fucking intentional. Absolutely.
Well, that could just be because he thought Jodie Whittaker was a bad actress. I don't know. She's pretty cute though.
No, they're friends with. Well, he's friends with her, but then he gave her shit for singing Yellow. So maybe he's mad. Maybe he's mad at her. I don't know. Yeah.
To be fair, I think she might leave next series or the series after. I don't think she'll be sticking around for 5.
I don't think so.
When do you think she'll leave?
I don't think she's leaving series 13. I think you'll go through the whole series 13, 10 episodes, and the special, and be like, wow, she's still here.
When do you think she'll leave then?
I don't know. All I know is, no, she will. All I know is she's comfortable. And that's interesting. It's interesting because she's comfortable. It doesn't affect her whole life because it's all fitting together, supposedly like a nice, and she's not ready to go anywhere. And they're not even asking her to go. So the weird thing is her contract's up with this series. But before the series is completely written, they have to ask her to stay or not, because they have to write that regeneration thing, if you know. So
yeah, but they don't have to write that until the end necessarily.
No, they have to. If she stays, she stays. They won't write that episode. Obviously, they'll make a different episode. Yeah. I think she's going to stay. And I think that the next series is going to be quite different, style, revolutionary. And I think it's going to be
Revolution of the Daleks, if you will.
Well, I think it's going to be a fast-paced, action-packed season that's consistent with a long-term story arc, where it's going to be sort of like when they're running from Family of Blood type of thing.
Do you think she'll marry Yaz at the end of the series?
No. I honestly think that now that the Jejune have her arrested and she escapes, I think that they're going to have. I think she's going to be hunted the whole season, and wherever they go,
I don't know.
Think so.
Do you think?
I'm just taking a guess. I'm taking a leap. I guess.
If you met Jodie Whittaker, what would you say to her? Would you do a bit of what that guy did and say, Jodie. I really respect your performance in last night's episode, but this show is disrespectful to the fans.
I like Jodie Whittaker. I think she's, at first I cursed her out. I was pissed when I first did the reveal.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
We
need more of that. We need more of that, Joe.
It took me, thank you. It took me like 450 casts to warm up to her. So, which is a lot.
Before she was even in an episode.
The fact that I probably have 1,000 casts with Jodie Whittaker is interesting because I probably did more casts than Jodie Whittaker than anybody. That's a lot of casts. I mean,
that's because you've been on the grind, the grind.
Yeah. Now it's been lacking in the cast department. I do apologize for that, but
that was because I turned up and you were so overwhelmed that.
You know what it is. The whole thing is that once this whole thing hits the Corona thing. My schedule changed, and now a lot of stores are closed while my store's open, and I'm an essential worker. So, they put a lot on us, and we worked a lot of hours, and it's so demanding that when I'm home, I'm tired and doing overnights too sometimes.
If you give me the rights to your channel, I will do all these casts for you.
That's okay, because if it's not me, Joey Jupiter, or anybody else will host. But no, right, the casts are going to come back more frequently.
There've been some people who've not been on the cast that much lately. Like, you're always doing the ones with Scott. And
well, here's the thing. People are busy. You have to understand that with the coronavirus, everybody's got their own thing. Like, somebody's sick in the family, somebody's this. People are not working. People are sick. People whatever. So, our friend Jimmy is in the hospital. He broke his. He has to get a surgery and stuff like that, so he's hurt. He's in the hospital. Godspeed, Jimmy. Godspeed, Jimmy. I hope you feel better. I hope you get better soon.
My man.
Yeah, man.
I'm not being flippant. That I actually,
magnesia.
Sorry,
Jimmy, monk of magnesia. So please get better. Some people are sick, some people are recovering. There's a lot of things going on. So, but we will get people back when they are ready. I'm not the type of person that I'm on people's ass to come back. Like
like someone else we know, me.
No, stop, no. Like some people, they'll come back once a year. Some people they'll come back and what people come back, like Vaughn's gonna come back, and Sally and Susie, and a lot of people are gonna be popping back in from time to time. But everybody's having space, and I'm having space because you know what it is right now. We're going through something that's this is the first time. This is the first time ever everybody's going through the same thing at the same time.
To be honest, it's not been that bad for me.
Well, that's good.
I'm just lucky, I think, though.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Like, I'm glad that I wouldn't want to wish like losing anybody. Like that sucks. And watching people and people getting sick that or some people die that or then people's the negativity. And I think the whole world for the first time is like majority of the world is sad. Like they're just miserable, depressed because nobody wants to be contained and told they can't go here, they can't go there.
Depressed is the operative word because I think it's more like you can't fucking do anything.
Right, that's the whole point. It's like now that I'm working tonight, right? But where the fuck am I going to go now? You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, if I go
KFC over here actually.
No, but I mean we can't sit anywhere to eat. So do I fucking walk and get food, bring it home, and then it's cold as fuck? No. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Or do I want to spend extra money to order? Or just
didn't you say you've had less hours recently? I saw that in like one of your like updates.
Well, the thing is that then that changed too. So now the hours, but it's weird. It's like sometimes they can't cut hours even though they want to. So I mean, what I've been doing lately is trying to get more sleep. And then I now been playing a lot more video gaming and streaming on Twitch. And, I played like Alter Beast at like 3 a.m.
How much money have you made from Twitch out of curiosity?
Nothing at all. I just started. No, I started over a year ago with little casts here and there, and now because I was flagged in YouTube for the music of a game, I got fed up. I said I'm done with gaming on YouTube, and now I do all the gaming on Twitch. I haven't made a penny. I got to grow that thing like I grew the YouTube channel, and just one day we'll make money, I guess, but it probably won't make me crazy amounts of money. Just like YouTube doesn't make me crazy amounts of money. Yeah, I just enjoy it, like for the fun of it. I mean, if I make $100 every 3 months, okay, it'll pay electric bill or something. But
this is why you need to have me on the podcast because I bring in views. I actually did. I looked at the analytics. The ones I was in had a lot of views actually.
Well, maybe we'll have a lot of views today too. That'd be good.
Yeah, and we can have
another. I'll do it for the views though. See, that's the thing is like my main thing after this cast is I just found out that the comic shops are getting all new comic books, and as a writer, I like to read my Spider-Man and stuff like that too. It's relaxing because like, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? Can't go to a concert. Can't go to a movie. To read some comics. So I got to find out how to get my comics today because.
Do you think the cinemas will open soon in America? I'm just curious.
I hope it will open for July, so we could see Tenet, right, with the Christopher Nolan's movie. But I don't think it will open before July. I mean, I think they're going to go out of business, but then it'll open soon. But I really hope they could open soon. I hope sports could open soon. We need to return to normalcy, and I think the problem is when everybody was told to close, the government's like, we'll pay for you so you don't lose your business. And then as the time goes on, the business owners are like, where's the money that you said you're going to pay us? And they're like, we're not going to pay you. So we're having a situation where majority of these companies are not reopening because they're not protected. And because they're not protected, they want to reopen now because the virus is down and the government's saying no. And they're like, well, what the F? Because, we're going to lose our livelihood. And you let criminals out of the jail, but then you want to arrest people for opening up their shops to feed their families. It's a lot of craziness in government. I know on your side of the pond things are crazy too, but I just hope that
Dominic Cummings. Have you seen that?
No.
They're calling it Cumgate. I'm not even kidding.
What happened?
So basically, this guy who told everyone to stay indoors and not move unless it was absolutely necessary, he travelled from one side of the country to the other to visit his family.
Oh, he's a hypocrite. That's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the thing is, if you're going to tell somebody to do that, you got to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it yourself, then
he's refusing to resign. Boris Johnson saying, "Well, he was doing the right thing, you know, because he's bulldog."
Right.
But
right, he's not doing shit then.
I've got a question. In a couple of hours after you've been to this shop, right. Are you going to do like an everything show? Because that'd be good banter, I think.
I can't commit to that because I probably have to go food shopping with Sharon.
Oh, you don't have to commit to it. I'm just wondering if like that might happen.
I would like to do an everything show today because there's a lot to cover. I would definitely give a big percentage that it will happen today. But here's the thing: you have to understand something, though. I'm not off all day. I have to actually go to work in a few hours. Oof. So I have to work and now my hours, they extended my hours at night, so the store closes later. So I get home very late, later than usual. So if I don't get another cast out in like 2 hours, then it's not going to happen for another like 12 hours because I'm going to be working a lot of hours. So I'm not going to, so it's probably not going to happen until the next day, I guess.
Unless you're really quick, unless we end it now, go to the comic shop for an hour and come back.
See, it's not that the stores are not open. So there has to be a way where you contact them, then you got to meet them somewhere because they can't open the shop. So you got to meet them as a curbside pickup.
Like a drug dealer.
It's comic book. It's the weirdest thing. So, all right, we're going to get out of here. Thank you, Memery. Hope to see you later. Take care. Bye for now, everybody.